Hello guys, we have crossed various stages of startup such as idea, brand name, development, capital marketing, and support. Now let's talk some monies. In this video, we will talk about various ways of generating revenue from your project. Revenue generation is key to survival. If you don't generate any profit from your business model, you will most likely give up on that business and move on. But also remember that any business started with the intention of making money does not last long. Start with the approach to solve a problem and make profits from it. There is nothing wrong with making money, but there is something wrong when your first priority is to make money. This is why this video was released at this point. Now let's focus on some important points about revenue. 1. Your revenue should have some profits to keep your spirits high. If your total monthly costs are $200, then your revenue should be at least $250. By the end of first month, you will have a profit of $50. Now start increasing your user base and you will have more profits. 2. Money is not money till it's in bank. You can beat your chest for days saying that your company net worth is $5 million, but if your bank account has only $5, then it's not worth it. 3. Calculate your risks before you calculate your profits. Some business models pay out after a period of 60 days or so. This means that for first 2 months, you have to bear the costs of maintaining the business. Think startups and funding. They use the money from funding till they start making profits. I will cover this in detail when we talk about that model. 4. If you want to spend your money, spend what is left after you invest. This comes from a billionaire, Warren Buffett, and rightly so. If you have 10 ideas in your head and you have money for 9 ideas and a nice car, then settle with money in 10 ideas and a cheap car. If you run out of ideas, then buy a candy and watch first video from this series. Now let's talk about the problem. You have a project and you have a good number of user base, like 5,000. Now you want to generate some revenue from this project but have no idea on how to proceed. Here we will talk about some solutions. Remember though, there is no one shoe fits all. 1. Ad revenue. Advertising is the most preferred way of generating revenue. If your product is just a blog, a content republisher, an app, magazine, or any form of product with nice traffic, then go for this form of revenue. You can either use AdSense or other networks, sell ad space yourself, or write sponsored posts for other companies or products on your website. If you have a game, then you can ask other developers to pay you money to advertise their game in your game for a month or so. 2. Membership site. Sell memberships on your website for some premium tools or videos not available to free members. There are games which release a free version and then ask for some money to play the full version. This can be applied to your project too. Get some visitors to your project through free videos and sell them membership for something good. But remember that the site should have something worth purchasing and not just the simple learn this and that tutorial which can be found anywhere else on internet. 3. Sell a digital product. You can sell a software, a book, or an app through your website too. You also sell membership to use the product. You can collect payments through PayPal, Authorize.net, Skrill, etc. 4. Provide a service. If you have technical knowledge about anything and your startup is based around it, then you can provide a service on that model. For example, if you talk about hosting, server maintenance, web design, animation, photography, etc., then you can provide a service based on your knowledge. Again, you can collect money in your PayPal account. 5. Affiliate commission. The best way of making money, according to me, is to either provide a service or earn referral commission. To those who do not understand what this is, affiliate income means I take a part of money you pay for a product just for telling you about it. If I tell you buy this book from here, and if you do, then both me and the seller part your money. So if I am blogging about temper control and ask you to buy somebody else's book, you pay us both but actually don't realize that you did. This is the best way of monetization, since you don't pay us both for service. Part income means that from your spending ability of $60 per month, me and the bookseller both take parts to eat and survive. 6. Flipping businesses. In big terms, think about acquisitions and takeovers. In small terms, you sell your money-making product to someone else for 2 to 3 times the money you make every year. People follow a trend in this too. Every while, build a business, take it to level or high profits, and then sell it to someone who does not want to build something but can manage it. Now, these are the various ways you can earn money. But remember, don't fall in the money loop. Consider this newspaper title. Facebook secured a funding of $5 billion from various angel investors. They term social networking as the next best thing to happen on internet. Now thousands of such things pop up. They fail on so many levels and then keep reading this newspaper for their whole life. Have you ever bothered to look at the other sections of Facebook? They have a developer section, ad section, support section, blog section, and career section. Now, do you see why all other social networking attempts fail big time? Social networking is about connecting people. But just like any other thing, they need help sometimes. They need business opportunities, and then they need personal space. Next time when you go to Facebook for just personal space, log out and see what they represent as a brand. Try building something like that and you will learn a lot. Same thing can be said about Twitter too. Both Facebook and Twitter provide authentication and various levels of API. I am sure many viewers wouldn't know what this is. You can always Google such things. This is why I put monetization way after other important things. A concept of let people come and then we will make money does not work for long. You really have to give them something new. This does not mean Facebook cannot be beaten, but now you will have to do what they are doing plus dozens of other new things to keep up with them. Again, let's go back to other things about revenue generation. One of the main concerns for anyone is cost cutting. PayPal charges you 2 to 3% of your transactions. Similarly, there are charges which you must pay on any other payment service. Remember to calculate these costs and add them to your overhead before deciding the selling price. Also, you will have to set up the payment page and delivery system for which you will either need a programmer or more time with you. I would also like to mention something about the term selling price. Selling price is the price at which you sell a service or product and make profits for yourself while making sure customer does not think too much about it. If you are just a beginner, remember to make only enough to cover your needs. If you can make more profits, do so. But if you can't even start, then stick to basic pricing. Calculate all your monthly needs. In a country like USA, UK, a person would need at least $2,000 or so to live. Somewhere in India, he can live with $500 per month. Note, I said live and not survive. Your basic costs include food, rent, and bills. If you can cover these things, then think about scaling up. And if you are living with your parents, then all this is profit. Now for some safety tips. Learn the tax laws in your country. You should not cheat on taxes as it can get nasty down the line. In future, getting loans and business credit can become very difficult. Since it's all about relations, build a good one with your government. Calculate your risk allowance limit. This means how much money can you spend and be little bothered about failure, but it won't break you. Do not invest all your savings and stuff in your first project. Always try to build the first one with least money involved, and then for next, take money from first project profits. This is how smart people work. Do not get into funding and such circles unless you have some experience. This is all the basics on monetization. And remember, if you can innovate this, you can build a startup around this model too. In next video, we will learn how to grow your startup after you have made some money from it. That is how to scale up.